Yo, what's going on? Caleb. This is going to be the Trading Basics Day 2. This is going to be more psychology based, probably some psychology and discipline stuff. Just straight into it. Alright. Alright. So I think what we're going to go over is just some rules, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of common misconceptions with the whole trading thing. To start off, right? Like, realistically, you should only be trading one stock, right? Like, if you have, like, for me, I've got just these four: MNQ1, Bitcoin, gold, Nvidia, right? If you are trading like 3, 4, 5 stocks, you're not going to be able to learn, man. Every single stock has its own, volatility. Some of them will move faster, will be more aggressive, right? Like, every stock is slightly different. So just trade one stock, master it, go to another stock, right? I think that's simple. One session to trade, right? Biggest misconception, especially when you're first starting out, dude. You can't just be trading whenever you feel like it, right? Like, you can't just trade in the middle of like a school day, go home, trade some more, wake up, trade more, because then you're going to get addicted to the charts. You're going to sit there, you're going to look at the charts all day. You're just going to be addicted, right? So pick one session to trade. What I trade from 5:30 to 6:30, right? So anywhere in that time frame, I'll be placing my trades, and then I'll only hold till around 9 a.m., right? You don't want to be sitting here, place a trade here, place a trade here, place a trade here, here, because then you're just over-risking, you're over-leveraging, you're spending way too much time on the charts, you're getting addicted to the charts, right? It's not good. Don't do that, right? Third thing, one strategy to use, right? You don't need like 10 million strategies then. You need one. Pick a strategy, stick with it, master the strategy. After you've mastered it, look for other strategies, right? Like, you don't need to have 20 different strategies going on the same chart, because now you're just overcomplicating yourself. A lot of these strategies are all telling you the exact same thing in a different way, right? So master a strategy, use it over maybe 50 or 100 trades, go on to another strategy. That doesn't mean you can't learn other strategies, just stick to one, okay? 4 is proper risk management. 1 to 3% of your account size. You don't want to over risk, right? You'll see probably sometimes on TikTok or Instagram, people are risking 30% of their account and they win, right? Like, they win and they might, I don't know, 10 grand. Sure, it looks big and flashy, but it's not wise. It's not wise to do. You're going to revenge trade if you see 30% of your account missing from one trade. Stick to 1 to 3% of your account size, so your wins will eat up your losses, right? Always let your wins eat up your losses. Number 5 is going to be a proper risk to reward ratio, which is I use a 1 to 2 risk to reward, right? You don't want to over risk, right? So what that basically means is, say we have a long position here, I'm not buying, but a long position here, our risk to reward ratio is 1 right now. If I wanted to, put something here, put a trade here, I'm going to put this to here, this to here, bring my stop loss down a little bit. I'd be okay with that, right? That's a 1 to 2 risk to reward. I'm only risking half of the money that I'm trying to make. Okay? Don't over risk. Don't do some stupid shit and go I'm gonna hit a 1 to 86 risk to reward, right? Odds of hitting that very low, especially if you're just entering. So don't do that. I think I just removed my drawing. I had one more thing to go over. The hour rule, right? So the hour rule, essentially, you got an hour to improve, right? You have an hour to improve anything in your life. Doesn't matter who you are. If you want, you can like check your phone, check your screen time, dude. I know my screen time is like 4 hours, right? That's 4 hours that I'm wasting of my life, right? You have at least an hour to improve. Use it to improve. That could be anything: journaling, reading, meditating. If you want to watch a video, an educational video about something, do that. Anything. You have at least an hour, right? And then I think the last thing that I'll go over is to focus on the skill of trading, not the money of it, right? Because a lot of the time, and probably the reason you got drawn into trading, I know it's how I was drawn into trading, was you saw people like TJR or some random YouTube guru make $25,000 in a week, right? Don't focus on that part. Because if you let yourself get absorbed into the money aspect, then you're not going to care about the skill at all. And then you're just gambling, right? Like, think about LeBron James, right? When LeBron James was in high school playing basketball, do you think that he was focused on the skill of being good at basketball? Or was he focused at being one of the highest paid NBA players? I think you can answer that for yourself, right? So focus on the skill of trading, stick to your rules, right? Don't be an idiot. Just focus on your rules, okay? You have time to improve every single day. Doesn't matter how lazy you feel, you can use one of your hours, right? Because if you're going to sit there in bed for 5 hours doing nothing, doom scrolling, you're not winning, bro. Like, honestly. I think that's really it, right? This is, again, a really short video. I hope you take notes, obviously. I'll try to do 1 day on the charts, 1 day off the charts, so we can get a psychology one and then a regular trading one. Have a great day, and please stick to your rules. That's all I ask. Love you.